Welcome to a podcast about the world ending, because let me wake you up to what's actually happening with AI.
I'm scared.
And this affects everyone. Like this is bigger than big.
Okay.
So I recently read this article, and I'm not going to lie, I don't remember who it's by, but we'll quote it in the description. I'll send it to Cort. You can put it in there because it's really, really, I highly recommend you go and read the entire article, but I'm going to summarize it for you. Me and chat are going to summarize for you.
Me and my friend chat. So we're going to talk about the world ending with AI while talking about AI.
It's going to emphasize it's ironic. Anyways. So basically the article talks about do you remember before COVID? I don't remember. I didn't remember this. So apparently some people were saying that something's coming and they were like stocking up their food, and like they didn't know it was a pandemic, but they thought something was about to dramatically change in the world. And then COVID came. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, like actually, I guess, yeah, you weren't crazy. Like something did come, even though we didn't know what it was.
Okay.
He likens that to what's happening with AI. He's saying, hey, I'm just letting y'all know something insane is coming. It's changing the world, and no one's giving it the proper coverage that it deserves. Right. But like it's coming. And so basically what happens is ChatGPT 5.3 was released, I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, but in the article, I think 2 weeks though. At the same time, the same day, Gemini released their newest version of their AI. I don't remember what it's called. And the theory is that because Chat released it, Gemini had to also then release the same day to show they were still up to date.
Okay.
Because they're like one of the main competitors. Anyways, it says that it's the first generation of AI that used AI to build itself. So we finally have crossed the Terminator threshold. Where like it's officially smarter than software engineers, where it's building itself now. It's the first time it's ever happened.
That does make sense to me, but I think what I took away from that is like when you build a large language model, you base it off of text and stuff. So like, was it still using like text-based, like written by humans?
That's what's scary. So he points out, he's like, remember 3 years ago when it came out? And you used it and you like use it to cheat on a paper.
Right.
And it would just quote something that's like not even true. It just makes stuff up.
Right.
He's like, if you think the AI is still like that, he's like, you haven't used it recently, because it doesn't do that anymore. It officially knows, and it's smarter. It's almost smarter than like the average human. He said it's barely getting to that crossing point where it's officially like can do most things. Like not quite there, but within this year, it will get there.
I haven't used it then because it lies to me all the time.
And the problem is, if you aren't paying for the newest updated version, you're actually like 3 models behind what I'm getting as a paying customer.
Jeez.
And so I didn't realize this, but my work provides me the newest subscription. So I went and compared both of them. It's night and day.
Really?
Unbelievably different. It is so intelligent. It can literally think. Like I can basically tell it to do a list of prompts. It will think for 30 minutes before it responds, because it's thinking through everything, analyzing everything. Like it is so incredibly detailed, because you can put it on think mode, pro mode, or whatever,
right,
when you pay. And basically what he says is it can take like whatever someone used to do in 5 days. It can literally just compute problems for like 5 hours and just knock it out. And so the reason they taught it to code first is so that it could build itself. So the reason it hasn't been good at all these other things is because it's been learning how to code. It's been learning how to improve itself, if you will.
That is not good.
And apparently, according to this new generation, it finally did it to where now, and he's a software engineer, he's saying it's doing things that he didn't know was possible. And so he's like, I'm raising my red flag. I'm telling you, like, this is a problem. He's like, they came for my job first. It's coming for yours now. Because like, basically obviously high level software engineers are still needed, but like entry level, not needed at all. This can do it. Like they're completely irrelevant.
So I'm not even concerned about the jobs. I'm concerned about the fact that AI is probably going to program itself into everything to keep itself alive.
Yeah. And so
that's really bad.
He quotes like a partner level, not partner, like a managing partner at a huge law firm. They don't say which one, I guess. But he starts saying how it's smarter than his paralegals. It's smarter than some of his junior level attorneys. And he's like, I don't even use them anymore, because they can literally, if I give it the case law, it will find it. It can make me an entire strategy. And so he basically says that like for any entry level job, he's like within 1 to 5 years, there will be no entry level jobs.
Aren't you glad that I talked you out of going to law school? Dude, so now you
I'm like low key, but obviously like lawyers are technically going to be safe because the way our laws are set up.
The judge,
it's going to require in-person representation.
Right.
Even if AI is doing half your job.
But paralegals?
Exactly. Paralegals could be cooked. But anyone could be cooked. Basically, what he
But
says.
now anyone can pursue law.
He basically says if your job is just data entry, if you just sit in front of a screen all day, your job is completely expendable now.
Wow.
And so it's going to be within the next 5 years, what's going to be companies learning how to put this into practice. And he basically says, like, the way that our government works isn't going to work because people aren't going to have to work.
Right. It's only only the most high level jobs are going to be needed.
Well, it's going to be weird because we're still going to need that guy working a discount tire to put tires on my car.
Right.
But I don't need the white collar making $100,000 who's just serving whatever. And so it's like going to be almost a weird, he doesn't say this, but I could view like some weird, like I don't know, it's like societal shift.
Yeah.
Of like what jobs are important to like, oh, I guess I'm going back to DoorDash until robots take that, because robots aren't taking over the physical jobs yet.
I got an ad today for a drone delivery service. There's a drone delivery service at the mall by my house. Like they have their own section of the parking lot that is like dedicated to the drone delivery, and at the Walmart near my house too.
Yeah.
And I got my first ad for it today, and I was like, what the heck? Like,
yeah,
that's messed up.
Well,
I think what this really makes me think about the most is, well, one, photography will always stay alive because that's an art form.
even as a hobby. Yeah.
Yeah, even as a hobby, it will always stay alive because like you're chasing, again, like that art definition that I brought up last time of how like the greatest like clear transmission of an experience is the highest form of art. That's like squishing it down to its like niche. But I think that will always still stand, is like if like AI is not going to be able to translate an experience to a human mind like a human mind can.
Yeah. Well,
so yeah.
What's interesting is, so then I basically went down this whole rabbit hole that day. I was like, oh my gosh, like AI is getting in the world. Like, what should I do? How am I going to make money? And it was like, well, you should use this to your advantage, because AI is like, as scary as it is, it's also the biggest opportunity we're ever going to have, because basically your dreams are like AI, like you can do it, but you only have a small window until everyone does it.
Right.
And so I like basically I went into that smart AI. I said, look, this is what I do. This is what I want to do. I was like, I want a business that will, actually I told it to create an app, and I told it to give me a list of ideas that I could create, because it can code that for me. All I need is the idea, and then I'm just going to feed it in and let it build it itself.
Yeah.
And the best idea I came up with, which I thought was a better idea at the time, I was like, oh, this is good. And now that I'm thinking about it, not that good. But it was to build build it yourself zine app, to where if like photographers can like download it, automatically put it in, automatically gives them a PDF they can print themselves, and just download the app on the App
that's
Store.
literally just Shutterfly or like any other.
But like more templatized, where it's like it automatically, when you print it, can be folded into a zine.
Yeah, fair enough. I think like I keep seeing all these people doing like these faceless YouTube channels, like doing all these things to make as much money as possible. And I think with AI, that's only going to increase. The latest scheme that I saw is going on like searching a topic on Google and finding every single business that has to do with that topic. And then you feed all that data like that you can find on Google about that like business into AI, and have it make endless amounts of websites like for that thing. And you can plug that AI like prompt thing into a website builder that is also AI. And then you have an AI generated website based off AI descriptions, based off AI ideas to build a website. And then you go to the company and try and sell them the website. And I was like, holy crap, like we've lost the plot. We've lost the plot.
There's
like,
have you seen the unlimited, like it's like a live YouTube on Family, it's like AI Family Guy, that's just a never ending episode, because it's like they've basically, the AI model has taken the characters and it's just making new stories, and they actually look like Family Guy episodes.
How did you even find that?
Someone's like told me about it.
I low-key might go watch that
Like,
just to
they're not
like
real.
see what it is.
Yeah.
That's like a intergalactic cable from
Yes, but
Rick and
it's
Morty.
not copyright, because it's not, or some reason it's not. I don't know why it's not copyright, but it's not apparently.
It's probably because the company like fed like whoever owns Family Guy. Is it Disney?
I think Universal or something.
Yeah, whoever owns Family
Not
Guy
Disney.
probably sold like the rights to that imaging to AI to help like incorporate like, you know, like studio.
Like Jake Paul.
What? Oh
He was
yeah,
one of the
he
first-
sold his
yeah.
likeness. Oh my gosh, I keep getting those videos of him getting a jaw replacement.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Brad Pitt hospital scammer thing that happened to that lady one time. She was getting scammed by Brad Pitt in the hospital, and it was just some dude on WhatsApp like making AI pictures of Brad Pitt in the hospital. And
I saw that, and the pictures were not that believable.
They weren't cohesive.
No.
So it's like, okay, Brad, like when did you get this haircut? Because like you've been in your hospital bed. Yeah, it really makes you wonder. Like you're right. Like those admin positions, where it's like heavily dealing with data entry and like requests from like a higher up, like those jobs are going to be gone. They're not going to be needed because like the higher up can just input it into their computer. They don't have to wait to talk to them or send an email or get a response. It's going to be a problem
for our generation and the generation below us, because like we already see the wealth inequality that's been created with millennials. What's above millennials? Boomers,
Gen X, and then boomers,
and
it's Gen Beta, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, boomers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And so like you look at like the whole boomer mindset, which I totally can get behind sometimes, is like, man, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You can make as much money as you want to work. Just work hard and it'll work out. And for them, we saw the American dream. Like that was very much possible. Like
it was like owning a home wasn't as insane as it
and
is now.
Obviously like inflation, like that, like people be like, oh, well, home prices have gone up. No, home prices, I don't know the exact statistics. I watched the podcast on it. They've gone up significantly more than just inflation. I mean,
right.
I'm sure like they bought their house for like $6,000. The average household in America today, I think, is like 300,000 maybe.
I think it's more than that.
I believe it. And so when we're looking at that kind of thing, it's like, well, they already have a ton of money, and because they're already 60 or 50, 60, however old, they've had the benefit of compound interest. Well, so their money's been growing and growing. Well, now our generation potentially not getting the benefits of compound interest because we can't find entry level jobs. And we're not getting that retirement savings. Well, guess what? If you don't have the entry level job and you don't get a higher job until you're 28, 30, you've missed out on the core years of money building. Like,
right.
You have to start investing.
Like 22 to like 30, like you can build like that.
Significantly
those like
more.
8 years, you can build like so much money.
Exactly. And so the wealth inequality is going to be created between that generation and ours. And then what happens to our generation when we don't get the experience of entry level jobs?
Yeah. I think not even entry level jobs, like those middle management positions that like a lot of people work up to. It's like, oh, I put my 4 years in at like
and so
this
that's
place
what he says,
and I got an internship and I did the college thing and I have my verification from this extra test that I spent hard time on. Also, what's going to happen to accounting? Because
that's what they said. Accounting's cooked.
There's an accounting shortage right now, and
AI can fill that gap like that.
Yeah. Like I used AI to do my taxes, our taxes for this podcast. And I'm very good with finances, but I have no previous tax experience other than doing my own personal taxes every year for my business.
He takes it a step further than that. And he says, even doctors, he goes like the knowledge of diagnosing someone. No,
this is true.
No one's going to be able to do that better than AI.
This is true. Unfortunately, we did use ChatGPT to figure out what my wife's doctor could not figure out for like ages. And it was that she had celiac.
Yeah. And
like, I'm talking, we spent thousands of dollars on these doctors to not know what's going on with her liver. Turns out she was just inflamed because she had celiac.
Yeah. And so like, even that obviously like brain surgeons, as of now, no robot can do that.
Like
but,
physical
but like
stuff.
just the act of just like being, I mean, I don't think it's going to take effect that fast, but eventually how many people are going to be like, I can go pay this much money or I can get it for free from ChatGPT.
And it's cheaper than insurance to buy ChatGPT. How much is it? $20 a month?
$20 a month.
Dude, it's low-key kind of sounding good now.
It is.
Because that's what, $240 a year, $250 a year after taxes, maybe a little more.
And if it keeps evolving at this rate, I mean, it's going to be how good it's going to get and how fast it's going to happen. Because now it's coded itself once. Imagine what it's going to do when it codes itself again.
Dude,
and it codes itself again.
You know what I'm thinking about right now is like those really niche, like customizable jobs. So like, you know how you were talking about like, you're not an engineer when it comes to rigging like a camera up. You're not an engineer when it comes to setting stuff up. But like reels and stuff, like you're cracked at that. Like you can like find what sticks. So like those engineering jobs like that I kind of like flock to, where it's like, okay, like there's this issue and now I need to like figure out how to solve this issue with like a limited space, limited amount of supplies and stuff. AI is going to be able to do that way faster than I can. Because I was just thinking about like the audio of this podcast. Like imagine if we fed it like our exact sample rates, our exact like setup, like we got a room tone, we fed all that into AI, and then we had it like, you know what the viewer made for us that's like a effects pack for us so that we could just plug in. Like imagine we had AI make a plug-in. Like all of a sudden that guy doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
And like unfortunately like with the right metrics, like if we did truly get a reverb tone in this room like professionally measured, which would be super easy, people are out of jobs. So like the only limit with AI is like how knowledgeable and how much do you want to dig into one rabbit hole? Because like think about like how much information you can give to AI. Like if you were to design a studio, you told it every single like millimeter of your studio, like even down to the texture of the wall, it'd be able to make like perfect.
Just look at how long this is taking.
Oh my gosh.
This is how good it's gotten. I typed that in like 30 seconds ago. It thought for that long.
24 seconds.
All of that. 24 seconds. Like it's like it literally goes through, and like if I wanted to, I could have it think longer, give me an even better response.
Should we cover that? The U.S. versus
that was what my next topic was. So
okay,
I was like, why
good.
not?
Yeah.
So next topic, guys. For those of you who don't know, in 2024, the U.S. filed a lawsuit against Adobe.
Is it class action
Because
or
frick Adobe, bro. Let me tell you about Adobe. Let me tell you what Adobe did.
Careful?
They were some of the first ones ever.
There's someone who works at Adobe who listens to this podcast.
Good. I have a bone to pick with you.
Okay. Not with him. With Adobe.
Your whole company. All of you.
Oh my.
No.
I do not condone this.
They were some of the first people to really implement a subscription platform for something that didn't really need a subscription.
And a proprietary software like you used to be able to get it on a disc.
Like I would argue most of the subscriptions that we see today, they modeled them after Adobe.
I could agree with that.
But basically when Adobe first released their subscription process, they hid in there in the little terms and conditions their cancellation policy, which I experienced firsthand.
Really?
When I paid $80 to cancel my subscription.
Yeah.
They thought they could keep me
on a subscription that's how much?
Like $40 right now, $42 a month.
So you paid like a month and a half, like 2 months, you know, like last month's rent, this month's
it was going to be $160
you know?
to cancel, but I waited 2 months. You know what I did? Because this is what happened. So I went in to cancel and it's like, we're sorry to see you go. It's going to cost you $160 to cancel, or we'll give you 2 months free. And I was like, great, 2 months free. I waited the 2 months and then I canceled it for $80 after that.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's basically a percentage of however much you have remaining to pay. Which when I signed up for that plan, I had no idea that if I wanted to cancel, it was going to cost me.
I've never canceled my Adobe plan, but I think I do remember one time that, well, actually I have canceled an Adobe plan because I remember one time I switched over from me paying for my Adobe to a company paying for my Adobe, and I had to pay like $45 or something just to.
So apparently they've changed it since then. I'm pretty sure the case is ongoing. It was filed in like June 17th, 2024.
I hope this is like the Fortnite thing where you get all your skins
class
for
action,
free.
Dude, I want all the new softwares for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
On the house.
And you know what? Go ahead and give us the 2027 Photoshop update.
And buy me an RE camera. So
yeah, give me an Alexa.
Also, I found out
I have a mini LF.
I found out that our RE cameras like don't actually shoot 4K. They're like old REs.
Oh, that's fine. But well, you probably have an Alexa Classic, which is 1080.
Maybe. Well, I think it's
I know
4K, but it's like it upscales it. The sensor's
I know
not
what
4K.
you have.
Okay.
Dude, I like no camera bodies.
Okay.
Like,
I was like,
you sent me a picture and I was like, that's an Alexa Classic.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the FX6 gets a better image.
It could.
It's not currently, but
well, so here's the thing: like proper lighting, you can make an Alexa Classic look better than an FX6. But like, well, FX6 isn't FX6 full frame?
Yeah.
So that would be why.
Yeah.
Alexa Classic is Super 35.
Wait, so apparently they've yet to rule. It keeps getting pushed back.
So it's the United States versus Adobe?
It's the U.S. versus Adobe.
Okay.
The only time the United States has had the consumers back.
So it's not a class action lawsuit. It's a What is it qualified as? What does it say?
I'm not actually sure, but I think they just do that for everything. Like, make a criminal, they do like the United States against your name. Like if you like get in a drunk driving accident or something.
Oh, state versus this.
Yeah.
Or U.S. versus the people versus.
Even if you get a ticket, it's like the people versus you or whatever.
Yeah, the colony. That's what happened to me. I got a ticket for rolling a stop sign while it was icy outside. It's okay.
Devious.
I've never done defensive driving, so I'm just doing that. But
I'm still in a huge argument with like the hunting court or whatever that is. Because you know why? Because freaking game wardens. I hate them. They're the worst on the planet. Honestly,
they have more power than cops.
like tow truck drivers, game wardens.
Oh my gosh, tow truck drivers are terrible.
Basically, so like I basically shot a deer completely legally, had a license, and this game warden accuses me of shooting it without a license because I shot it within 30 minutes of getting my license because I was on private property and they stalk deer. It was the easiest thing in the world for me to go shoot a deer.
Right. I know people who've shot deer out their kitchen window.
And so he goes, I don't believe you. And like tries to write me a citation. I mean, he doesn't try to, he writes me a citation over the phone, sends it to the court. I'm like, what in the world? And then I'm just like low key thinking like, man, should I just like pay this or whatever? Like maybe I don't want to deal with it.
How much was it?
$250. So I was like, maybe no, just wait.
Okay.
$250 for the fine. I get a second letter in the mail, game warden's fees. It just goes to the game warden, $900. They said, we'll give you, if you pay this without going to court, you can pay $750 and just instead of the $900. I said, heck no, I'm taking this to court and you can prove it. Like, no.
Oh my gosh.
So basically almost a grand.
So do you have a lawyer?
No, I'm just going to go and plead not guilty. Like he has to like prove it. He's wrong. Like I'm just going to be like, prove it.
He does have
and
to
if he doesn't
prove
show up, it gets dismissed. So.
Dang.
I'm
You're
literally
getting red in the face.
I'm mad about it because I'm low-key like the worst things that happens, I get convicted, I have to pay it, which I have to pay it if I don't get convicted anyway.
Right.
So like might as well.
Yeah, I need to look up the difference between no contest and guilty. Like no contest and guilty because I pled guilty on my stop sign thing.
I mean, it's not really criminal. It's just like civil. So
yeah, I know. But like, I just was like, should I have done that?
My thing that I'm trying to figure out is if I just like let this go and never pay that, and just never hunt in Texas again, can I still hunt in Oklahoma on my land? Because I'm really fine. Screw Texas.
Dude, I don't know. It depends. If you did it on National Forest Service land, you're cooked.
No, it's private property. So like my thing is like, can I just like ignore this, literally never pay the fine, never hunt in Texas again, and just go to Oklahoma?
I would highly advise you not to do that. Game wardens tend to know each other. What was I going to say? I had like a really good point, but now okay. So, there's something that's been going on for many years now since we were in high school about a Mr. E,
no,
a Mr. J E,
no,
good old Jeffy boy.
Oh yeah,
you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, they do too. I'm assuming
the secret island man.
Okay,
so I just didn't want to say his name so we don't get like
demonetized,
flagged or anything. Well, saying demonetized will get you demonetized. So.
I just said it.
No, I'm kidding. We're not even monetized. So, but
are we close?
Oh yeah, we're super close. Smash that sub button. Okay, but so I watched this documentary today, by a guy named Cooper. Coop, you're awesome. Keep making videos. But he was talking about bunkers, and this brings me to a fun thing. So he was talking about all these people who have these like, what are you Googling?
Nothing.
Okay, not eBay.com for Blu-rays, right?
No.
Okay, I'm just keeping you accountable. But he was talking about all these people who have these bunkers, and unfortunately, all these people are in the files. So like, it's a little suspicious. Like, why do you have these bunkers? Like, who do you think is coming for you to like come get you? And also like, why are you building such an elaborate bunker? Like, I'm talking moats made of fire. Like these. I'm dead serious. I'll send you the video. It's an hour long and it's awesome. But like all this stuff, when you're 10 years old and you watch like top 10, like
cool bunkers,
craziest bunkers, like better than that. Like there's this one guy who like designs all of them, and he's like so secret that he doesn't even say like what systems he puts in, like whose houses, but like he builds bunkers for all these people. And I'm talking like Mark Zuckerberg, his basement of his multi-house mansion, estate, farm, bunker thing, just the basement, like the bunker section underground, 5,000 square feet.
That's wild.
Which is insane. And like there's people who have 60,000 square feet, like bunkers under
for no reason. You ain't using that now.
Well, but that raises the question of what do you think is coming for you? Like, this is clearly not to survive a nuke. This is for like Civil War where people are actively attacking you. Like, they're searching for you. And so on a lighter note, I wanted to say, if you had a camera bunker, what would you have in your camera bunker? Like, let's say you have let's give you a $200,000 budget, and your bunker gets to be the size of this room.
As many R6 Mark IIIs as I can fit.
Really? Really? Is that serious? What about lenses?
Just the Mark IIIs.
No lenses.
No lenses. And one nifty 50. I'll switch it off.
Bro, that might be the worst take of all time.
I'm kidding, but no, I would definitely like, honestly, because it's like, I'm not taking a movie camera out into the apocalypse. So probably would just be the R6 Mark III is my body. Okay. Because like it's easy to carry around. So we're
in the war.
I'm assuming.
I didn't even specify that. So I love the way that this conversation's going.
So definitely that. And then I would say a 16 mil RF.
Okay.
Nifty 50 RF, the nicest one I can get. And then I want a 1200 millimeter.
Dang.
Just for like those sniper shots.
You want the Bigma?
I want the Bigma. I want the longest. I don't know what Canon, whatever glass, what the longest Canon lens makes.
I mean, there's a 600 millimeter like f4.
Yeah, give me
or
that.
Like 5.6
give me the
something.
×2 converter. And put that thing on there.
Oh my gosh. You're getting like f11 minimum, like, or max aperture.
I would want that. I would also want a fully maxed out like a star rig.
I think we're getting close to that $200,000 mark. So
okay, but actually, I would want a star rig, and so I'd have to open up into the night sky because I would just like literally sit in my bunker and do astrophotography forever.
Okay,
unless do you think like the smoke, I wouldn't be able to see the sky anymore
in the apocalypse. That is a possibility, but also lack of light pollution because no technology because power's out.
Take our wins.
Yeah, we can. I mean, 50-50
box camera
on a clear night. On a clear night, open that thing up for like 30 minutes.
Come on.
Camera will overheat.
Yeah, so definitely I would say a couple Mark IIIs, and then I guess like I would need lighting and stuff, but
yeah,
just whatever package I can get. I'm not gonna be picky on it.
Okay, that's fair.
And a good sound system for my Blu-rays.
Just for fun. Okay. All right. I didn't prepare for this, but you gave me some time to think. I'm definitely doing like a Alexa Mini LF or like a large format, like basically like an IMAX camera, maybe even like the new like GFX like 100, whatever, the one that just came out that's like medium format cinema camera, basically large format cinema camera that's IMAX approved. I'm definitely doing, I mean, we have $200,000. I gotta do like a mini IMAX room. Like not an IMAX room, a Dolby room. I'll do a Dolby room because probably can't afford the IMAX screen and the projectors and everything. So we'll do Dolby, like maxed out Dolby, like
nice quality.
I'm talking like 30.8.
Hey yo, from the speakers.
Right. We might have to cut that.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm cutting that.
I think you should leave it.
No, I cannot put that in. Okay, but maxed out Dolby is gonna be strong. Cause you heart palpitations. And then so we got the Mini LF. The Mini LF is like probably 80 grand at least.
Yeah.
So like I'm already screwed there. Then I'm definitely doing.
What a devious thing to say.
Yeah. I don't know why you said that.
It's not on purpose.
If you want to know what Luke said, join the Discord. We'll put the real clip in there. Oh my gosh. I actually am cutting that out. Like there's no way. What time was that at? Okay, cool.
Should we take a break?
I don't need a break. Do you want a break?
I'm good too.
Okay, let's keep it rolling then. All right, now we're going. You not only like shoot EF glass on RF camera, which is fine. I also learned that adapting lenses, even on the Canon mount, is not the same as RF glass. There's like a different way that the photons in your sensor actually like harvest the light. like in a directional sense. I'm dead serious. Like I do mean that. And I know,
Photons harvest the light.
I'm serious. Like everyone
Harvest? Can I get a, what word does that even mean?
like suck it in.
Gather?
Yes.
Collect?
Collect the light.
Read?
Eat it up. Anyways, bro, I'm not kidding. Luke, point your mic away so there's no mic bleed. When I tell you Luke chose the oldest lenses known to man,
They're pretty
Mark 1. I don't even think it's a 24-70. Hold on.
No, so I mean, basically, I got all these lenses on KEH, so unsponsored shout out, but they were both individually purchased.
I just wanted to roast Luke. So there's nothing wrong with owning old glass. In fact, these lenses are very well taken care of. Like these are in very good condition. But like Luke, man, you know when you go on eBay and you're like, wow, that lens is super cheap. Like there's got to be something wrong with it. Luke was like, nah, and like bought them, which is fair because like they are in fantastic condition, like unbelievably good condition. But so I just want to show you something. This is 70 mil all the way zoomed in. You would think I just zoomed in, right? No, that's 24 millimeters. So imagine like you're taking a group photo.
It's so awkward.
And then you're like, hold on, guys, squeeze together. Like, dog, what are we doing? So like, there's nothing wrong with this lens technically. It's just like, you never see Gen 1s lying around. Like Mark 1s of lenses. Not only that.
I think my 300's a Mark 1 too. That one.
Well, yeah, that definitely is. I think there's only one of those.
Okay.
But also that's like an insane lens. So I can't even judge you for that. Okay, so then I walk over to his camera bag and I pull out this tiny little baby. I'm like, oh, is this an f4 lens? Because like the new 7200 f4s are about this skinny. They're small in a great way. Like that's good. It's just surprising because like oh, skinny lens, that's an f4.
Yeah.
No, this is just the Mark 1 2.8. It doesn't even say Mark on it because they didn't know there was going to be a second one. And now there's a third one and they've completely abandoned EF now. So like, I'm just impressed. Like this is like low-key.
It's a piece of history.
It's also cool because like the all metal body, like NASA level design, low-key, like pretty sick. So, and like you don't have any fungus in it. There's like no dust. Like I would say these are probably better taken care of than my EF lenses when I had them. Oh, there is definitely a speck in there, like a big one, but that's probably a whole bug in there. But except for the massive dent in the side.
Yeah.
But like happens. Who needs filters anyways?
Yeah, filter, smelter.
Filter, smelter. Okay, so tell everyone about your diopters because diopters have actually come into trend now, and
I was there first.
Prime VFX or whatever. Do you know what that is?
No.
Like those people who make like glimmer glass and like ghost effects. Like they started.
They're so overpriced though.
I know. They started. Also, they have like brass knuckles on them, which is so lame.
Dude, okay. I like their dream filter or something like that. I do. I own that one of theirs. So unsponsored shout out. But their diopters ridiculously priced. I mean, you can get like the.
That's what I mean. Like. The whole set that you got is $30.
And it looks great. I literally, sometimes you wouldn't know there's cheap filters
cheap
on
glass in front of it.
And so I used it for a wedding to do the rings, like tight in on that diamond. Yeah. I mean, that shot was beautiful. And yeah, like I think it adds things to your work that like you can't really get, like the close in on the signature on the invitation or like a close up on their wedding. What do you sign at the wedding? Certificate.
Marriage certificate.
And just like things that are like really cool to bring into. I mean, obviously they're not like necessarily like must have images in a gallery, but I think there's like little cool additions.
It's also fun to like print those because like then it's not like, oh, I have a massive picture of myself in my house. Yeah. Like in this room.
It's like the perfect image for like the inside cover of a wedding album.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Or like the matte paper that they put like on the side of the book. Okay, I will say if I randomly have a heart attack, just know I saw it coming. Like
he called it.
I've been having like weird muscle pain in my arms. So like if I die of a heart attack, just know I died doing what I love, being a white boy on a podcast. Like Come on.
Okay, so I have an idea for the podcast.
Okay. You gave us the idea last time. I didn't like it.
I don't think I shared it on the podcast.
No, not on the podcast.
I just
but
texted it to you.
The one you texted me, I didn't like.
I really like it, and I think they would like it.
Okay.
It's
pitch it.
having more segment-based things, like similar to Dude Perfect, but like stylized torch photography. For instance,
just don't think we're ready for that planning, that level of planning.
I don't necessarily mean like, oh, let's offshoot it camera like on a huge set, but like top 10 to me would be such a good reel.
Oh, top 10's great. I thought you meant like you were always saying like
Get Crafty would be fun in the future though.
And like cool or not cool.
Like camera gadgets could also
but we
be
don't
cool.
we don't have the budget for that.
But we could just like show it on Amazon without buying it or return them.
Dog, your morality is way different than me.
Christian does it to Best Buy.
He does. Don't out him. Actually, he'd be proud of that.
He would be proud. But anyways, stuff like that, I feel like could. First of all, I think top 10's a no. Like, I mean, a must give. Like, let's just start doing that every episode.
Should we just do that now?
We can alternate. Well, I was going to, but then I didn't actually prepare one, and I don't want to do a half given.
Yeah.
Top 10. So we'll come and like I think there's unlimited. Also, have you seen? This is just me literally thinking off the rip. Those like kind of trashy reels of like people where they like it's that game where like you spin it and then it like basically if like 1 to 10 and then it lands on it.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to basically get your partner to guess where you are.
Called?
I don't know.
I know what it's called.
I've seen it done with like NFL teams and players, but I think we could do the same thing with cameras and be like bad camera brands. One, Nikon. But stuff like that, or do movies or whatever we want to bring into.
I gotta figure out what that game's called because it's bothering me.
And it'll
be really easy to find.
I know for a fact those would perform well on social media because I've seen it happen in other niches. And so I think something like that could happen. Obviously, we can't make the entire podcast that because that sucks for the podcast.
Wavelength. It's called Wavelength.
How much is it? Like $20 on Amazon?
Yeah, I can
charge it to the podcast.
Charge it to the LLC. AKA us.
Yeah.
We could actually expense this if we only use it on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's $33. So definitely need to expense that. Well, yeah, I just did our taxes and I will say I gotta give you guys some actual business advice. I have to preface legally, this is not financial advice and I'm not a tax professional, but I do want to say you guys need to be honest and also very careful with what you're expensing. Because I was doing a lot of research into deductions this year because like having gear that spans multiple businesses, you cannot deduct it 100% from one business. So like I have bought tripods, I bought lights, like I use those on shoots that have nothing to do with the podcast. Therefore, I cannot expense them onto the podcast. I can expense them for the amount that I use them. So let's say we probably use the lights 90% only for the podcast. That is an honest figure. I could expense 90% of the light. But you guys need to know that because if you get audited and there's also tax penalties, you will get cooked. So like I'm talking like if you buy a camera and you go shoot with it for fun, you're cooked. Like you all of a sudden, like if you take it out.
But you see how many people on TikTok do that?
Right.
Like bringing my camera with me to this trip so I can write it off as a tax write-off.
Right. And that is, well, that's different. That is different.
They're like, oh, I'm going to Alaska on vacation, but I'm going to take a picture so I can write it off as a tax write-off. Because I run a photography business. Like, no, you weren't getting paid to go there. Like,
but you can sell the work. Yeah, I'm talking if you only use the gear, that is legal. I'm
ridiculous.
talking gear.
That's some ridiculousness.
It is a loophole, but it is a legal loophole. Like, but if we got these mics, like, and then all of a sudden we started singing into them for fun on all of our vacations that we went on to, and our vacations happened to take up half the year, we would only get to write off 50% of them. So you guys need to genuinely be careful. And like, because like those speakers, like, have you ever watched movies or watched YouTube on those speakers?
All the time. But the IRS does not know that.
Bro, you can't lie. Like, you trust me, you will get cooked. Because if you operate in the red every single year, that is the issue. So like if you're operating in the red for like essentially more than like 3 or 5 years, they're coming for you big time. Like if we were like, hey, like we bought, which we did, like $5,000 a gear that we use like for the podcast, and we expensed all $5,000 of that. And then like next year we like built a set and that cost $3,000. And then next year
we bought a building.
We bought, an office space or whatever. And we're only making a few, like a few $1,000s on the podcast, and we're constantly in the red. Like we will get got like big time by the IRS. So do not lie to the IRS because they will get you. I'm very, after learning about this stuff, I am very much like, be careful.
I'm curious because, so I have like land in an LLC over here. I'm looking at buying more land. And I'm like, should I start another LLC to buy that, or should I just buy it in my personal name?
Then there's the other thing is like looking into hiring is like H-1B visas and like people from other countries. Like I've been having to look into how that affects our tax status because it's very complicated.
Because we don't have any H-1B visas.
No, we don't have anyone working. But like we were talking like about.
Oh, that's why they ask you.
Yes,
like you apply for a job.
Like on the taxes, we were. Like I filled out all these forms, like basically saying we didn't give any money to foreign nationals or governments or anything, because like that changes your tax status, and I don't think I can handle doing all those tax forms. Like it is so bad. So
you must be a U.S. citizen to be employed by us.
Just doing our taxes, like this year. The amount of things that I was like, thank God we can check no to that, because it had like 4 forms attached.
You're just like,
I was like, no, like I'd rather not have money than fill out like 5 forms.
Dude, that's like, I feel like whenever people are like applying for jobs, you've probably been there before, and you go through like they want to know everything about
like,
you.
Yeah.
But it's like you give them your resume and they make you retype your entire resume in every box, and you're just like, I ain't doing that. I don't want it that bad.
That's why LinkedIn Easy Apply. Bro, low-key, LinkedIn should sponsor this podcast. Because
come on.
Easy Apply.
Honestly, anyone should sponsor this podcast. Do it in the link below.
DM us. Anyways.
Please. Give us money.
Yeah.
All
right. We got to keep it rolling. We're at 40, probably.
Okay. Let's get some topics.
Yeah. Let's rip those comments. Dude, I had a comment. Oh, I texted this in our group chat today. The original R6 pre-firmware updates had only C-Log on it. When I tell you it's so bad that you might as well be shooting standard picture profile, it is that bad. Like it is nearly ungradable. And like the dynamic range is so low compared to C-Log 3 that the difference between C-Log and C-Log 3 made me really wonder how big the difference between C-Log 3 and C-Log 2 is. Because if C-Log 2 is all it's cracked up to be, give me that R6 Mark III, baby, because I'm coming. Because that would change the game. Because remember, I was like, the R6 Mark III doesn't fit into my workflow because like 7K raw video is not like a major priority for me.
Yeah.
Like imagine if this podcast was filmed 7K raw and you had to send me over a file on your Wi-Fi.
It would never come. It would never be delivered.
You could walk to my house faster than the file would send. I'm not kidding. Also, when are you going to upgrade your Wi-Fi?
Probably.
It takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I need to call them.
Yeah, just call them like.
I was about to be like
over lunch.
It literally like it's honestly that might be Chat. I don't know.
It's probably ChatGPT, but
no, I think it's my Wi-Fi actually. It's my Wi-Fi. Like I literally only have. I guess we're going with it. The best edit you can make to your photo is cropping it. In general, no. Well, what do you think the most edit is? Probably exposure.
The best edit, exposure for sure. I do exposure on every photo. Second best, if we're going to really give that comment what it's worth, aligning your horizon line or like the frame of your photo.
Yeah.
Because like, dude, think like if you were like, oh, I'm taking all these straight on photos and all of them are just like, come on, do yourself a favor.
I feel like they've made the auto straighten better too.
Oh, it's so good. So. Especially like the one where you can draw the little line and it'll be like, that is so satisfying every time.
If a photo doesn't look good in black and white, it'll never look good in color.
I fully disagree.
How? Black and white's the easiest to make a photo look good.
Is it?
Yeah, any photo looks good in black and white. You just call it art.
Not all of them.
It's literally what fine art photography is.
That's what abstract people do.
Fine art photography is literally any photo of anything, no matter anything. Black and white art.
Black and white. Have you seen that quote where Virgil Abloh was like, if you put like a tin can, like a crumpled tin can in a white room, it looks like art.
Yeah.
But if you like put it in like near a trash can, it looks like trash. Like, and his whole point is like,
Anything in the world.
are you going to like work on the product you have or work on the room that it's in?
You can't always control the room that it's in.
No, like, are you gonna work on like making like
make people like it?
yeah, no, yeah, for real. But like this podcast, like imagine if it only showed on like cable TV or like HBO Max or like a subscription.
I wish.
But think
HBO
about that.
sponsors. I will put it exclusively on HBO.
We'll become a Spotify only podcast. We'll pull a Joe Rogan. Give us $1 billion. Oh my gosh. But like, think about it. You know, like when you go see a movie in the theater or you go see a movie on Blu-ray, you know, that experience, you know, it gives you a little, you know, something nice about it. You know,
something extra.
You know, like I typically like movies more when I go see them. That's not true.
I when I like movies the best is when I put it in my Blu-ray player.
That's what I meant. Okay, you want to know what comforted me the most is Christopher Nolan recently said that he thinks like the purest way to watch his movies, other than obviously seeing it in IMAX 70 millimeter, is on a Blu-ray, on a 4K Blu-ray, because he said specifically that they make sure the colors are like perfectly accurate and like the bit rate is perfect and all the crops and everything are perfect. So like when you're watching like a 4K Blu-ray,
How many 4K Blu-rays do you have?
like 20.
I only have 2.
Yeah, I literally bought one the other day.
What do you have?
I couldn't tell you. I have Avatar: Way of the Water. Waste of money.
4K.
Yeah, my sister got it for me. I have.
I would get the original Avatar in 4K.
Oh, for sure. I have Rear Window. I have Mad Max Fury Road.
I'm just normal.
I have Nobody. I have. I think I have Lego Batman on 4K.
I love Lego Batman. I just got that on Blu-ray.
That one's goated. I got this new movie, or not new, but I got a movie the other day, Doctor Strangelove by Stanley Kubrick. I have Jaws.
I found a Quiet Place Steelbook 4K Blu-ray for $12 at Half-Price Books, but I already have it on Blu-ray, and I was like, should I get it?
You should have got it for me.
Really?
Just a little present.
It's cool.
I
It's a
would've paid
little
you for
scuffed
it.
on the cover, but it's awesome.
Yeah, Steelbook Schmeal. Oh wait, I only do sealed copies, so don't give it to me unless it's for free. But yeah, I have a lot of 4K Blu-rays. I have Parasite. I have. Dude, I couldn't even tell you.
All of my Blu-rays are currently out there. I finally alphabetized them and put them in order of importance.
Alphabetize them. I do them by format. So I have 4K Blu-rays, then I have Blu-ray only, then I have Blu-ray plus DVD, then I have DVD.
So you might just have Blu-ray, and then I have one 4K. That's I meant to get a Blu-ray, and it's in there. But
What is it?
Joker.
Oh. 4K of National Treasure is needed.
Does that exist?
Probably. I want a 4K of Ratatouille.
I got National Treasure 2. I watched it. Like, obviously not as good as the first one,
Yeah,
but
it's
very solid
Not
movie.
as good as the first one, for sure.
But still a very solid movie.
Low key, bro. Like that movie. So you know when you have a car DVD player, there's like always like
Yeah.
a handful of movies that are like your car DVDs.
Yeah.
That was one of them. Not the second one, the first
Mine
one.
was Super Friends, like the TV show on cartoon.
I don't know what that is.
Most people probably don't, but I
Probably
want it.
mid.
I want it. It's incredible. My kids will watch it. And
Rage bait.
it's $60 ish on DVD, but $100 on Blu-ray. But I'm torn because the DVDs cases are awesome.
Yeah.
The Blu-ray is just like a stupid Blu-ray case.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I just buy it on DVD and get the awesome cases? And it's cheaper, or should I get
I would say
the
DVD.
format that I always buy?
DVD for sure. DVD for TV shows is like always fine. Usually. What was I gonna say? You looking for your phone?
I dropped my wedding ring.
Oh, brutal.
I'll find it later.
Nah. Dude, that's terrible. You'll find it later. Oh well. I mean, I guess we're almost done
Yeah.
with the episode. But yeah, it made me feel better to know that I'm watching the movies the way Christopher Nolan intended. Have you seen those memes where it's like someone watching like Interstellar on like a bus on like a tiny screen? Like, have you ever ridden a bus? Like the ones that have the TV screens? Yeah. Like they're watching it on like that, like 10 rows back, and they're like watching it the way Christopher Nolan intended, or like they're in like a tire shop.
Like when you're like on a class trip and they have the little TVs.
Yeah, they're in like a tire shop sitting on like a plastic stool, and like in the lobby, like Dunkirk is playing, and it has like no sound, just captions on, and you're like, the way Nolan intended, on like a 4x3 TV too.
You know what I watched last night? Taken.
So good,
unbelievably good.
There's 2 and 3 too.
Yeah, I've never seen them. I don't know what happens. Afterwards I was like, she gets kidnapped again. There's a second one.
Well, so
don't spoil it, but
it's in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
No, and Taken 2. I haven't seen the second and third one.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's not like a spoiler if I tell you. In the first one, only the daughter gets taken. In the second one, the mom gets taken. In the third one, the mom and the daughter.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Why?
So they only get more high stakes.
Oh my gosh.
And they're honestly they're all really good. So
that's great.
You should watch them. That was on my Christmas list. It was good. Yeah, good choice. I will say, like, I have so many like scary movies. And by scary, I mean not that scary, but Morgan like gets scared easily.
So the organization of my shelves is I have like my like favorite movies of all time shelf, and then I have movies that I want to own, but like don't deserve top shelf.
Right.
And then I have like series shelf, which is like Harry Potter, Hobbits, Transformers, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I have wife shelf.
How many movies are on the wife shelf?
Probably like 12.
That's impressive.
So
I might have to go look.
Taken 1 and 2, Pitch Perfect 1 and 2.
I did watch all 3 of Pitch Perfect back to back on Valentine's Day.
That's like, I watched the first one. It's good.
The best way to spend my Valentine's Day. We made, we have 2 couches that are identical. So we put them together to make like a pit.
Nice.
And then we just sit in the pit all day.
That's lit.
It's kind of too good.
That's actually incredible.
You could come over, and my wife is leaving for a month, so you can come sit in the pit.
Come on.
Yeah, she's going on like 4 trips back to back. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be alone playing Rocket League for a month. So
I'm so bad at Rocket League. Also, found out that the person who had my job previously is like streams on Rocket League and is like actually like
he's SSL
sponsored.
or whatever.
A girl,
oh
yeah.
My gosh, who was it?
I forgot.
Oh,
but like I was watching her Instagram reels.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. During the time that my wife is gone, I'm going to record all my YouTube videos because I have 5 written already.
Let's go.
So, if you guys are watching this, if you're this far into the episode, you should probably check out my YouTube channel. But it's just my name. So you can go preemptively subscribe because by the time this comes out, aka tonight, basically, they will not. I haven't even filmed one. So,
short video of the week is the little kid who's like crying, and his mom's like, "Are you gonna be good now?" And then he looks at her and goes, "Grasshopper," because he just watched A Bug's Life. He's calling her like a mean name. That's the meanest thing he can think of.
Dude, what?
You have to watch it.
Where did you find that?
I don't know, but I just wanted to start ending the episodes with like video of the week, and that's my video of the week.
Well, then let's end it there.
Grasshopper.